Advice needed. Is this post sexist?
Wait, say their name again. The goats. I have a new
Shadowcat MD.
I have a new goat button.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't tell if it was a goat or a fly, but maybe that's just.
I thought it was like a cat at first. I can't see any of you guys on camera right now because my signal sucks. I was like, "What is that? A fucking fruit fly that I'm hearing in my headphones?"
No, it's a goat. We have a goat button.
There you go.
I love that.
I can get a better one. I'll look for it.
Well deserved.
I was like, "Damn, I need a fucking fly swatter up in his bitch real quick."
Real quick, everybody give their best goat impression, and we'll see if one of those is the
3,
usable clip.
2, 1.
Yeah, Josh, you can put those together. That'll probably be a little bit better, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll use those instead.
All right, so here we go. This is a long post, and if I could do, it's been a while since I've done the neckbeard voice. If I could, I would during this, because this is atrocious.
Oh no. Okay.
Hi, all. I posted the below in another marriage subreddit, but it got removed within 5 minutes for being sexist.
Oh no.
I'm a 53-year-old man, and I have no idea why anyone would say that. So I thought to ask you all and see what you think. Here's the post. I see a lot of posts in here from wives who want to leave the father of their children because he's not on top of taking care of the kids or household chores, etc., and the wives are exhausted. Then a bunch of people support that decision because, heaven forbid, life can be a little hard sometimes, and it's easier to blame your husband than actually fix the situation.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
It sounds like the husband is part of that problem.
Yeah, off to a terrible start.
I see why it was banned so quickly.
Oh, Jesus.
Why is it specifically on the wives to fix the issues if it's the husbands who aren't upholding, their fatherly and housework duties?
Lord.
That's insane.
God forbid your life is terrible because your life partner sucks ass, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he wrote. Yeah,
Jesus
what's wrong
Christ.
with us sucking ass?
You should stay with them. No.
All of these people telling you to divorce your husband don't have to live out this decision. And by y'all's own posts, many of you do not sound attractive from a personality standpoint for most single men to be interested in you at all.
You don't sound like you're good looking yourself, brother.
Parentheses, you sound nagging, judgmental. You complain about your husband on Reddit for validation, saying he's a child and more. So let me give you some actual advice.
Ain't that what you're doing, though?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're doing the exact same. You fucking hypocrite.
This guy fucking sucks. 1, women notice things men don't. Many of you say, quote unquote, oh, he did this wrong or he did that wrong. But you aren't saying he isn't doing them. He's just doing them incorrectly. Most men would be
that is a spectrum of things that could be. You know what I mean? Like, oh, did he clean the countertop improperly? Or, oh, did he, forget to feed our child? There's like a wildly different spectrum.
Most men would be out of their depth with smaller children, especially with a mother who is constantly judging their performance. Imagine, for example, you had to change the oil of your car with a judgmental husband standing over your shoulder, critiquing your every mistake you made for years. This guy is...
I bet he'd be that guy who would do that, though.
It sounds like he will be.
I just saw a TikTok of like a professional woman golfer, like golfing at a range.
Oh, yeah.
And then like some guy, yeah, you guys saw it. He was like, oh no, you're actually going to want to do this. And then she was like, oh, I'm working on like my swing, like changing my swing. So like it's kind of, that was a practice run. Yeah. And then he was like, no. I've been golfing 20 years. You're going to want to hear me. And I was like, dude,
That's everything.
Not the flexing thing.
Dude, this is like
everything I see on TikTok.
I was gonna say it's the same thing. Like it's this All-Star weekend. Sabrina and Steph played. You see all these dudes were talking mad shit. Like, oh, I could have done this. Bitch, you can't even make 5 in a row in NBA 2K. How are you gonna say that about a professional player?
Yeah, people are like, oh, she should have shot from the women's line. It would have made it competitive. Wasn't she off by like 3 points?
Dude,
like, it's not.
She scored the same competitive. She scored the same amount as the winner of the men's 3-point contest. That shit is crazy. Insane.
Also, I think that was the highest ratings of the whole weekend. Was that?
It was great.
That was the most talked about event. It's definitely better than the All-Star game. That shit sucked ass.
Oh, for sure.
I didn't watch it. So I don't know.
Yeah, didn't miss a thing.
Not a damn thing.
All right, back to the shitty guy. Number 2, men need lists. We prioritize different things than women do and remember different things. Sorry, but household chores are nowhere near the top. But it would be for a mother.
Oh,
huge eye roll. You could not, you couldn't hear it, but
Jesus.
There is a reason, quote unquote, honey-do, quote, lists work. Never heard of that in my life. If a man had a checklist, which only takes you a minute to make, located
make
in
it
an
yourself. Fucking idiot.
This guy is a fucking another child.
Oh my God. The time that you spent writing this post, you could have made a bunch of honey to do lists or whatever you call them.
For your own goddamn self.
Holy shit.
Located in an area that a man would see things easily, like a bathroom mirror, for example, that he would have to check off tasks, he would probably be more productive and efficient. Number 3, if your husband doesn't know how to do something that you know how to do, make a short video showing him how to do each thing. Takes like 5 minutes.
Why don't you
refer
learn?
back to it over and over without you nagging him for not remembering.
It's called
also
YouTube, bitch.
Yeah, the excuse, I don't know how. God, this guy.
Yeah, learn it yourself. Fuck.
It's not. YouTube exists. Google exists.
TikTok. You can TikTok anything. True. Pretty much.
TikTok. Fucking. You're on Reddit. A lot of people explain a lot of things on Reddit.
Google search something and then put Reddit at the end, and I guarantee you something will sum up.
You want her to make a fucking YouTube video, 5-minute video? You're insane.
Ask ChatGPT. Anything. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. Number 4. If other than you're complaining about what he does, okay, not a surprise. Terrible writing. Here we go. If other than you complaining about what he does or doesn't do, if he's a good guy, treats people well, has a big heart, people you know love him, etc., you are crazy if you think that you can find a guy with similar qualities that would also love your children with the same depth that you do. You would be, in all caps, crazy. Most single men don't even want to raise another man's kids. But out of those, how many would love the kids like their father? None. Love you putting the kids first? None. You're going to nitpick your way to hell. Number 5, be grateful.
Shit.
He keeps going. Kids are only young once. And when they start challenging your authority or even outright hating you, which they will if you break up their family, especially with a good dad, it will be your husband who will have the connection with them. And that you do not want to. What the fuck?
Well, he's a dumbass, so obviously he can't write.
Yeah, Bless's point doesn't make sense. If it was a good husband, she would be still with him.
She
none of the qualities you are describing is a good husband or father.
And kids won't hate you if you fucking were actually involved and actually a loving parent.
Saying. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like we've seen stories where they divorce and the kids are like, "Oh yeah, nothing has changed because
I
dad
don't
was
notice.
Never there."
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't notice shit actually.
Oh, he was gone.
I have a father.
There is a difference between how you two relate to the children, and you will not need him, and you will need him. I guess the father. Number 6, in all caps, don't listen to these stupid people who completely ignore or dismiss the positive traits about your man. They are trauma bonding with you, and you don't need anyone else telling you how hard your life is, and it's all his fault. This is a temporary moment.
And I was gonna say, and yet this is probably the same damn guy who listens to some people like, you know, like toxic males, how males should, how should act. Dude, the hypocrisy on this guy is insane.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do to make it as easy as possible. Oh, here we go. The kicker. Number 7, all caps. Have more sex with your husband. Some of you are not having sex with your husband because you are frustrated with having to do more around the house or have responsibility with the kids than he does. Jesus, your answer to that is withholding sex? Is that a successful strategy? Quote unquote, he won't do what I want, so even though he is attractive to me, I'm going to make myself unattracted to him until he does what I want, when I want, and how I want. I guarantee you, this isn't it. Sure.
Can we find an island to just put all these men on?
To dump this guy on? This guy fucking blows.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think your partner's withholding sex. It's an indicator that you don't know how to.
Well,
I want to say this guy isn't married or he was divorced for being a shitty dad.
Yeah.
My conclusion to this story was he got divorced by his wife who complained about him on Reddit. And rightfully so, probably. But no, it could be he's bad at it. It could also be that she's exhausted because she's fucking doing everything.
He doesn't do
you know what
shit.
I mean?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Some woman is going to take your man away from you if you don't get your head out of your rear. Lastly, don't have any more kids if all you're going to do is make yourself more important than their father. You aren't. And no matter the amount of dishwashing, laundry folding, diaper changing, school dropping off, vacuuming, or complaining is going to change that. Kids know who they like, and it changes constantly as they get older. You will never be the favorite, nor the best parent all the time. Be good to the kids by being good to their father.
What?
Just so wrong, because if she didn't do any of those things, your kid would not live to be at a point where they could love you at all. So you're wrong. You're just 100% wrong. Oh my God.
This is an unhinged ass post.
This dude sucks.
Big time.
Man, can we just hit a restart button on humanity? We failed somewhere.
Where you at, Thanos? Snap this fool real quick.
Yeah, snap that half of.
Imagine if Thanos did it and then it's just like all the misogynists were gone. We're like, wait, Thanos might be onto something, actually. This might
That's
be.
what I'm saying.
It.
He ain't really a villain, bro. It's a reason of all the terrible people in the world. I'm just saying.
Truly, if he was like, I'm going to eliminate half the population, but they're going to be the worst of the worst. I mean, I wouldn't be that angry about it.
Law of averages. Fuck it.
I'd really sit and think on it.
This isn't the craziest idea.
Don't we have a Wikimaniac with a username Thanos was right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
I think
there you go. Thanos was right.
And they are
correct.
a goat.
Hell yeah.
Get therapy.